Good day to all students. Again, I welcome you to the Gullas College of Medicine. I am Francis Chino Lopez and I will be giving you the orientation services for ICT Department or the Information and Communications Technology Department. To start, here is the orientation guide for our department. We have the department student support, department head and staff, student support roles, department's campus location, department's contacts, and a few frequently asked questions. The department student support. The ICT department is in charge for the following student support. We provide your learning management system credentials, such as what you are using right now that ends with @gcm.edu.ph. We also provide support for concerns regarding your LMS access. We provide support for concerns from Microsoft Teams, study load, and digital grade remarks. We also produce the identification cards that you will be using all throughout your career. One little note from our department about your ID numbers. The school uses two kinds of ID numbers. Both are official, but with different usage. The accounting ID number. This ID number is located on your official receipt issued in the cashier. This will be used all throughout your career in Gullas College of Medicine and will only be used in the accounting office. We have also your LMS ID number. This ID number is given after your enrollment and consists of 9 digits and ends with @gcm.edu.ph. This LMS ID number is used for the academics office, registrar's office, and in the ICT department. We also have the department head and staff. Myself, Mr. Francis Chino P. Lopez, the office in charge, and also the e-learning support staff. With me, I have Mr. Carlo L. Apas, an e-learning support staff too. We also have Ms. Kizel Carm F. Cabahog, our graphic designer, and also an ID staff. Mr. Kevin Patatag, our hardware specialist, and is also an ID staff. Student support roles. Two important roles that are being utilized for your student needs. We have e-learning support staff. These staff is dedicated to give our faculty and student support in the learning management system. The ID staff. These staff is dedicated for producing your identification cards. The department's campus location. We are located at the ground floor of the medicine building following the red arrow in the illustration presented. We are found at the back of the office of the registrar. For the department's contacts, the e-learning support staff and ID staff will be contacted through the Microsoft Teams chat. You can search us immediately in the search bar in your Teams application. For non-urgent concerns, and LMS password reset requests are always directed to our email address via Gmail. For our frequently asked questions. 1. How and who to contact for my LMS concern or Teams concern? You can always contact Mr. Chino Lopez or Mr. Carlo Apas via Teams chat. You can search them immediately in the search bar or compose a chat to them directly. 2. I forgot my LMS or Teams password. You can always contact Mr. Chino Lopez or Mr. Carlo Apas via Teams chat, but we do transact official password reset requests via email. 3. How do I send my ID information? You can always send your details to Mr. Kevin Patatag and to the ID staff account via Teams. More information is available to our website. For new students and transfer students, here are information for your first-time issuance of the ID. 1. You must have received and logged in to your LMS account. 2. Search our ID staff in Teams chat. 3. Fill in this needed information and send it to either of the 2 ID staff presented. Here are the 9 informations that you will be needing. 1. Let the ID staff know if this is a new ID or a replacement. 2. Please make sure to indicate your family name, given name, and middle initial if it's applicable. Write in as well your year and block section, your LMS ID. It is important that you have your emergency contact person relation, emergency contact person's number. 8. Attach your 2x2 picture, and you must wear a colored top, white if possible, with a clean face, and no selfie is allowed. Attach your e-signature or a picture of your signature in a clean white bond paper. Finally, you can physically claim the ID in our office anytime within our office hours. How to claim my ID card? You can physically claim the ID card in our office, bringing the necessary documents. Please check the website for these documents. Number 5. Can I get my ID even if I'm not in Cebu? ICTD will produce ID once you can claim it here physically. But for those who can't but needs the ID card urgently, we allow for someone else to claim it as long as we have received the authorization letter from the owner. Number 6. I missed my quiz or assignment. As per advice from the academics office, it is best for you to contact directly your teacher or preceptor and let them know why you missed your activity, and they should be able to let you know what action to take. And that's it for the Information and Communication Technology Department. You can always give us a chat or an email for further questions. Thank you. Stay safe, everyone.